Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Chase. Today we're kicking off a brand new series, People Messed with the Wrong Cops, where every dumb move instantly triggers justice mode. Alright, let's dive in. Steuben County, New York. On October 21st, 2024, around 12:40 a.m., Steuben County Sheriff's deputies responded to a 911 welfare check at a residence on Angel Road in Cameron. Upon arrival, they encountered 50-year-old Alan Hode, who allegedly fired a shotgun at the officers before retreating inside his home. Deputies established a perimeter and spent several hours attempting to negotiate with Hode, urging him to surrender peacefully.
I think I've been...
Stop moving! Stop moving! Stop moving! Stop moving! No. Yes!
Stay on the ground!
Dogs hit! Dogs hit!
Let me see your hands! We're good!
I'm right behind you.
Instead, Hode exited the residence with what appeared to be a long gun and drove his vehicle through a nearby field to a second location. Tensions escalated when Hode allegedly steered his vehicle directly at law enforcement, striking one of their patrol cars. Officers ordered him to stop, but he refused.
I think I've been...
As Hode exited his vehicle following the collision, officers discharged their service weapons, striking him. Deputies immediately secured the scene and provided medical aid until Hode was transported to a nearby hospital, where he was later pronounced deceased.
Let me see your hands! We're good!
He's down! Seize! Fire! Seize fire! Seize fire! Seize! Stop moving! Stop moving! Stop moving! Stop moving! No. Yes! Dogs hit! Dogs hit! I'm right behind you, Josh, right behind you.
A shotgun was recovered from inside his vehicle, and the incident remains under investigation. On November 25th, 2020, Corporal Rutledge of the Rockdale County Sheriff's Office, Georgia, located a stolen vehicle driven by Travis Hand, a wanted arson suspect who had previously evaded police. When deputies attempted to stop him, he fled, sparking a pursuit.
097 Yankee Zebra out of Kentucky.
What's the 34? Around.
County line.
Hand drove about 80 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour zone, swerving through residential streets and endangering the public.
Into the CVS parking lot. period.
After multiple PIT maneuvers, the chase ended when the vehicle lost control and overturned.
Traffic conditions. I will shoot you! Show me your hands now! Show me your fucking hands! Show me your fucking hands! Get out!
I only got one.
Get out!
I'm trying to get out.
Get out now!
You said get out. I'm trying to get out.
You do anything else, I will shoot you! Get on the ground!
Can I get out first?
Get on the fucking ground!
Can I get out first?
Now!
Damn.
On the ground! Get on the fucking ground! 1080 on foot! Get on the fucking ground! For a fucking beat your ass! Get on the ground, Travis! Get on the fucking ground! Get on the fucking ground! Get up again! Get up again!
The suspect was taken to the hospital and then to Rockdale County Jail, facing charges including fleeing police, reckless driving, and driving in the wrong lane, along with several outstanding warrants such as second-degree arson and theft.
Handcuff him to his belt buckle.
On October 21st, 2021, Hand pleaded guilty and received a 5-year sentence, with 2 years in prison and the rest on probation. Records later showed he had only one traffic ticket after his release in late 2022. New Orleans, Louisiana. On November 15th, police were called to the Caesars Superdome to remove an armed trespasser near a ticket stand. Officers found 62-year-old Jimmy Deason, a homeless man with a violent criminal history, sitting in front of the booth and refusing to leave.
Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
Put the knife down. Get right through. Go ahead, you.
Video shows Deason holding a cane, allegedly in a tactical stance, before lunging at officers with a knife. Officer Romulo Noel shot him in the arm and an ambulance was called.
Put the knife down. Put the knife down. Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
How much you getting? Throw.
821 shots fired. Starting EMS on the 3. Male shot to the arm.
Deason recovered and now faces 5 counts of aggravated assault and trespassing. Officer Noel was reassigned during the investigation.
EMS on the 3. We have a male shot to the arm.
On November 5th, 2024, officers responded to a report of a stolen vehicle fleeing southbound on Richview Road. While traveling on Appalachia Parkway, an officer spotted the vehicle, a blue Mitsubishi with Florida plate LMIJ13, turning onto Appalachia Parkway at high speed. With lights and sirens activated, the officer attempted a traffic stop, but the driver accelerated and fled. Near the intersection of Paul Russell Road and Appalachia Parkway, the suspect drove into the eastbound lanes, nearly colliding with another vehicle.
Better stop. Show me your head.
The officer followed and executed a PIT maneuver, forcing the car back into the westbound lanes. A second PIT maneuver pinned the vehicle against a pedestrian guardrail, disabling it. The driver, the only occupant, tried to flee but failed. With help from Tallahassee Police Department officers and Leon County deputies, the suspect was pulled from the car and handcuffed.
Show me your head. Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the fucking car. Get out the car now. Get out the fucking car. You're gonna be dogged it. Come this way now. Come this way now. Get the fuck over here now. Get over here. Get over here.
He was identified as Antoine Jones and arrested for grand theft of a motor vehicle and fleeing and eluding, then taken to the hospital before being booked into Leon County Jail. Queens, NY, on Monday, April 14th, 2025, around 6:21 a.m., multiple 911 callers reported a man with a knife near 30th Avenue and 33rd Street. The suspect, later identified as 60-year-old King Wong, was described wearing black jeans, a burgundy shirt, a brown vest, and carrying a white bag. Officers Acosta, Tavares, LaMonica, and Coisy responded. En route, officers Coisy and LaMonica were flagged down by a witness and soon found Wong standing in the middle of 31st Street, holding a knife and speaking incoherently.
Put the knife down! Put the knife down! Put the knife down, sir! Sir, put the fucking knife down! Put the fucking knife down! Put the fucking knife down! Sir, put the knife down! Taser to the floor. Put the taser to the floor. Get on the ground! Get on the fucking ground! Put the knife down. Put the knife down!
Despite repeated commands to drop the weapon, Wong refused. Officers Tavares and Coisy deployed tasers, but they were ineffective.
Put the knife down. Put the knife down, sir! Put the fucking knife down!
Wong moved toward the sidewalk, still armed. Officers continued issuing commands before Officer Acosta fired 7 shots. Officer Coisy fired 2, and Officer LaMonica fired 10, striking Wong. He was taken to NYC Health Plus Hospital's Elmhurst, where he was pronounced dead.
We'll be trying to do a hit on them once we get to the bumblebee.
On July 12th, 2023, around 7:44 p.m., Corporal Ryan Wingo clocked a red Toyota Corolla speeding at 81 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone on US Highway 70 and attempted a traffic stop. The driver refused to stop, leading officers on a brief pursuit through Highway 70 and nearby road. After reckless driving and a failed TVI, a second maneuver sent the car into a ditch where it overturned.
Cross! Now poke your head off! You hear me? Show me your other hand! Show me your hand! Show me your hand! Put your hand out the window! Hey, show me your hand!
The driver, identified as Alberto Cruz, was arrested without incident. He showed signs of intoxication, registered a 0.11% BAC, and was charged with felony fleeing, DWI, reckless driving, and multiple traffic violations. On the evening of May 8, 2024, near Disney Springs in Orlando, Florida, officers received a report of a silver sedan speeding northbound on I-75. When patrol units attempted to intercept, the driver refused and accelerated, forcing officers to engage in a pursuit. The chase unfolded on wide roads near Disney World. The suspect drove recklessly, swerving through lanes and even crashing through plastic lane dividers, sending debris flying in an attempt to prevent officers from approaching. Officers maintained close coordination via radio while continuing the pursuit with lights and sirens blaring. When traffic temporarily cleared, an officer performed a PT maneuver, causing the vehicle to spin 180 degrees. The driver attempted to continue fleeing, but a second pit sent the sedan crashing into a concrete median, where a patrol car pinned it against the barrier.
Put your hands up!
Officers pulled the young male suspect from the vehicle and apprehended him. The chase, which took place in a crowded tourist area, ended without casualties, although the collision caused damage to the vehicles and roadside infrastructure.
Get on the ground! Go! Get on the ground!
Bay County, Florida. On September 3, 2025, Bay County Dispatch received several 911 calls about a man walking along Weber Road near Highway 231, armed and acting erratically.
He waved at me and smiled, and I didn't turn down Edward. I just kept going straight.
The man, 45-year-old Justin Chandler Smith, was reported carrying a handgun and a magazine-fed shotgun, which some callers believed to be an assault rifle. Just a day earlier, Smith had been involved in a harassment and trespassing complaint, where he displayed aggressive behavior.
I know you're not. Yours. Mr. Smith.
Reach for your gun!
Grab that by the strap and put it down, please.
Camera on? I don't see no red
It's
light.
on.
Sure?
Mr. Smith, do you know where you're at?
Yeah.
Where you at?
Bay County. I'm on Edith. No, is this Edith Height? Nope.
It is not.
This is Carolina. Subdivision.
Okay. Can I take that off of you?
Huh?
Can I take that by the strap and get off of you?
You worried about it? You got a gun. You got two of them.
I know, you got two
Why
as
you
well.
want mine? So why you want just one?
Mr. Smith.
Hey, I'm telling you, you touched me, bro. I
Mr.
talked about
Smith.
this shit. Hey, one more. Hey,
grab it. Don't you touch it.
Don't.
The deputy warned, "Don't you touch it!" Moments later, Smith drew a handgun and pointed it at the deputy, triggering a gunfight. Smith was struck and fell, but continued firing from the ground.
Drop the gun. Drop it.
I need code 3 now. I got shots fired.
The deputy returned fire and then provided medical aid, including CPR, until paramedics arrived. Smith was pronounced dead at the scene. Evidence confirmed Smith fired 6 rounds, while the deputy fired 7. His patrol vehicle was struck, but no deputies or civilians were injured. On September 14th, 2024, at approximately 1:35 a.m., Officer Ryan Earhart spotted a white Nissan Sentra on US 41 in Manatee County with expired license plates from March 2024.
I got one on the top.
During the pursuit, the vehicle drove against traffic, ran multiple red lights, and traversed busy pedestrian areas, including a university campus, before continuing into Sarasota County. Near Imperial Drive, he performed a PIT maneuver, causing the vehicle to lose control, crash into a roundabout, and strike pedestrian crossing signs. Officers then proceeded to stop the vehicle and arrest the driver, Lisa Joanne Hoffacker, and her passenger. The driver showed signs of intoxication, refused on-the-spot breathalyzer and alcohol tests, and was taken to Sarasota Memorial Hospital for a medical examination.
Get on your stomach right now. Get on your stomach right now. Get on your stomach.
She was later charged with fleeing from police, driving under the influence causing property damage, reckless driving, and driving with a suspended license, while her passenger was arrested on a warrant from another county. Around 5 p.m. on January 9th, Thompson Nguyen, 27, drove to the plant on Blanchard Road, scaled a fence, and roamed the property armed with a hatchet and a metal staff. Investigators later discovered he was also carrying another hatchet, multiple knives, pipes, nunchucks, a sword, and other items.
Drop it! Drop the axe now! This one on the back side. Hey! Wait. Yeah, give me some more units over here.
Are you clear?
Yeah. Hey! Get on the ground!
On yellow 4, you clear, yellow 4.
Get on the ground!
More 49, code 3.
Hey, bud, you want to stop and talk to us?
So the X4, I have the vehicle inside the compound here. 410-4.
Hey, we just want to talk to you.
Officers Adam Hudson and Timothy Fay arrived shortly after and repeatedly urged Nguyen to drop his weapons. Body-worn camera footage showed officers following him for several minutes, giving nearly 30 commands to stop.
Hey, we don't want to shoot.
Drop the weapon.
Drop the weapon.
Put it down. Back up. See if you can back up. Put it down. Okay. Put it down. Put down. No, we don't want to do anything.
Instead, Nguyen shouted, "Shoot me!" and "Kill me!" while advancing toward them. One officer even responded, "We don't want to shoot," before the situation escalated.
Stop it!
Shots fired, shots fired.
Let me talk. Hey, stop! Stop! Stop!
When Nguyen came within striking distance, the officers opened fire, fatally wounding him. Prosecutors concluded the officers acted reasonably, citing Nguyen's apparent mental health struggles and writings in his car claiming that Metcalf employees had implanted microchips in his brain.
Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it!
Shots fired, shots fired.
Okay.
On Thanksgiving Day in Riverside, Ohio, police officers responded to a domestic disturbance and encountered 22-year-old Christopher McClinton sitting in a vehicle.
Your mother called me.
For no reason.
And there's something going on with you because your eyes are all red. You look like you've been crying.
Smoke, I'm allergic to smoke.
Well, then tell him no smoke around you.
This is my car.
But that is right.
I need your ID. I ain't telling you again.
McClinton refused to provide identification or exit the car, prompting officers to remove him by force. Once outside, he resisted arrest, creating a tense and physical struggle.
Stop!
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car. You're under arrest. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Let go! Let go! Let go!
As one officer attempted to restrain McClinton on the ground, his partner deployed a taser. One prong struck McClinton, but the other inadvertently hit the restraining officer, causing him to collapse and suffer a head injury. Emergency medical services transported the injured officer to a local hospital for treatment. Fortunately, he is expected to recover.
your ID.
Listen, dude, we got called, okay, on a disturbance. Several people called, okay?
McClinton was taken into custody and later pleaded not guilty to multiple charges, including obstructing official business, failure to disclose personal information, and resisting arrest.
Get out of the car. You're under arrest. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Let go! Let go! Let go!
Riverside, located just east of Dayton, has a population of just over 25,000 residents and is typically a quiet community unaccustomed to such volatile incidents. The video captures the moment a man appeared at the entrance of an apartment and disregarded officers' repeated commands. With his hands kept in his pockets, he moved toward the parking lot.
Hands out your pocket for me. Hey, get your hand out of your pocket right now. Hey, get your hand out of your pocket. Get your hand out of your pocket. 394 Central, one at gunpoint. Get your hand. Stop. Stop. Stop right now. Hey man, stop. I'm telling you to stop right now.
Despite warnings, the situation escalated when he suddenly pulled out a machete and charged at the police, posing an immediate threat to their safety. Faced with no alternative, officers discharged their weapons, stopping the advance. Even after the suspect fell,
Get on the ground now! Get on the ground!
Stay down!
Get on the ground!
Drop the knife! Drop the knife!
Get on the ground now! Get on the ground!
police maintained strict control of the scene, ordering him to stay down, drop the weapon, and extend his arms to ensure both their safety and the safety of others nearby.
Put your arms out to your side.
Arms out to your side. Now.
Put your arms out to your side now.
Seattle, Washington. On the afternoon of July 18th, 2023, police responded to a report that two women were being held against their will inside a room on the 2200 block of 15th Avenue West.
And just trying to obviously do what you do and de-escalate, and we'll work through it, okay? Okay, you're doing a great job, okay? All right, all right.
I got it. Got it? Yeah. All doors are locked? All of them are locked.
A tactical response team was quickly deployed to contain the area and prepare for a possible hostage rescue.
Hands up. Rescue, rescue, rescue. Give me the air. Get the door. Get the door. Get the door. Get down the ground right now.
When the suspect briefly let his guard down, officers moved in. They breached the door, overpowered the man, and safely rescued both women without injuries.
On the ground. Get on the ground. Feet down on the ground. Victims are out. Got time. Hold down. Hold down. Hold on.
Great job. I know that's not easy.
A knife was recovered at the scene. The suspect was arrested and booked into King County Jail, facing serious charges of unlawful imprisonment. On the afternoon of June 17th, 2023, a dramatic pursuit unfolded on I-30 near Alexander, Arkansas, after an Arkansas State Police sergeant spotted a white Chevrolet Tahoe towing a trailer linked to a prior robbery.
That's our suspect vehicle of our robbery. I'm dead there.
The driver refused to stop and fled at extreme speeds through heavy traffic. After several tense minutes, a Paytee maneuver sent the Tahoe spinning into the concrete median, heavily damaging the vehicle and trailer.
That's your location. What's your location?
The suspect, identified as a white woman, immediately ran across lanes of traffic and fled into a nearby residential area. Authorities sealed off the area and continued searching as traffic backed up for hours.
She got hit. She got hit right there. She went right up. She ran up in there.
On July 5th, 2025, around 12:45 a.m., Arkansas State Police were called to assist Garland County deputies in pursuing a blue BMW SUV on Highway 128. The pursuit was joined near the 3100 block, where the vehicle was already traveling southbound at a dangerously high speed. The chase continued into Lonsdale, with state police taking the lead. The suspect drove aggressively, swerving across the roadway and braking abruptly in repeated attempts to evade intervention while racing along Spring Road. During the final maneuver, the suspect slammed on the brakes, causing both vehicles to lose control. The BMW and the patrol car overturned into a ditch. Sean O'Brien was apprehended at the scene and taken into custody on multiple charges.
I'm all right. I'm good.
Hey, Gene, you're still on Garland, but I copy your traffic.
On March 9th, 2023, in Jacksonville, Florida, Florida Highway Patrol, FHP, officers stopped a silver Toyota Camry on the highway for suspected violations of window tinting regulations.
How you doing? Good. I'm Trooper Dunnington. I'm with the Florida Highway Patrol. Reason for the traffic stop is the window tint on the vehicle.
When another officer approached and asked her to get out of the car, the driver suddenly accelerated and sped away, narrowly missing the officer standing by the door.
No, man. Just watch traffic when you exit out. I'll just watch traffic when you go back in.
A chase ensued as she recklessly drove through intersections and traffic, even cutting across busy parking lots at stores like Walmart and Target to evade the police.
Hey, she can't get out of this place.
Yeah, you can see it good. Traffic 5731. On Collins and Collins Red, one more parking lot. That's all. She lives in an hour of traffic. Light traffic. Less than an hour. Good, can you for the stop? Yeah. That's 573, guys, leaving for the stop.
AS1, 218, I'm going to send for pit if I get a chance.
So this is 9 yards. 431. 435 yards. Are you stopping on over? This is 6 more parking lot. 26, that's my parking lot.
Jack, pulling through the target parking lot. I'm slowing down. We're at 15 miles an hour. She's on the
target call. Parking lot on the clock.
As her speed slowed down in a parking lot, officers performed a PIT maneuver to reduce the danger to those around her. The Camry lost control and crashed into shopping carts and building materials outside a Home Depot store, bringing the pursuit to a halt. The suspect attempted to run into the store, but police quickly apprehended her. She was taken to jail on charges including fleeing from police, reckless driving, and charges related to the prior arrest warrant.
Could have killed somebody if you stay in a parking lot.
1713.
410-4, 1. Hit right in front of the Home Depot. She ran on foot into Home Depot. We got her together. 1015.
On the afternoon of February 5th, 2023, patrol officers on Interstate 75 spotted an older model Ford Ranger driving dangerously, swerving between lanes, cutting off other vehicles, and even using the emergency lane to overtake other cars. Florida Highway Patrol officers began a pursuit with flashing lights and sirens while coordinating via radio and tracking the truck's location. Despite heavy traffic, the officers maintained a safe distance and waited for a safer moment to intervene. When the road briefly cleared and the truck approached the median, an officer performed a PIT maneuver. The patrol car struck the side of the truck, causing it to spin and crash into a concrete barrier, severely damaging it and rendering it immobile. Officers approached with their weapons drawn and ordered the driver out of the vehicle. He was pulled out of the car, subdued to the ground, and handcuffed with a K-9 unit deployed to restrain him. The suspect appeared panicked and later showed signs of mental distress while in the patrol car. He was arrested for reckless driving and several other potential charges, ending a dangerous highway chase. On the evening of January 28, 2023, Florida police spotted a white Dodge stopped at a red light. When the light turned green, the driver suddenly accelerated and swerved, immediately drawing attention. Officers activated their sirens and flashing lights, but the driver refused to stop and sped away. A nighttime chase ensued through the city streets as the Dodge sped through intersections and weaved between lanes. Despite its powerful acceleration, the vehicle became increasingly unstable at high speeds, especially during sharp turns. While attempting a turn, the driver lost control, causing the car to veer into a ditch and become stuck. Officers rushed in, weapons at the ready, ordering the suspect to raise his hands and get out of the vehicle. The driver was quickly apprehended, visibly frightened, crying and repeatedly apologizing.
Get out of the car! You hear me? Get out of the car! Fucking ass! Put your fucking hands up! Get out of the car now! Get out of the car! Damn! Put your fucking hands on your back. Reckless driver.
He was then taken to Tallahassee County Jail on charges of fleeing from law enforcement and reckless driving, ending a dangerous chase.
Yeah, he wrecked himself out.
Late on the night of February 24th, 2024, in Lee County, Florida, police began a pursuit of a dark blue Nissan Pathfinder after the driver, initially stopped at a red light, suddenly swerved left and sped through a gas station parking lot to evade police. Sirens blared as the chase began. The suspect drove recklessly, running red lights, cutting off other vehicles, and weaving through narrow streets at speeds of around 55 miles per hour in busy residential and commercial areas. Officers maintained close proximity, updating their location via radio and requesting backup.
120 Delta, Victor 080 to Papa. I tried to hit unsuccessful. We're still going eastbound, about 50 miles an hour. Approach and drawing shoemaker still surveying. Going south on Rock Shoemaker.
After a few blocks, officers found an opportunity on a less crowded stretch of road and performed a petit maneuver rear-ending the SUV. The Pathfinder spun 180 degrees and crashed into roadside bushes, smoke billowing from the front.
What's going on? Get out! Turn the car! Turn the car now!
The officers approached with their weapons drawn and ordered the driver to surrender. When he refused and tried to restart the vehicle, an officer smashed the window, pulled him out, and handcuffed him.
Keep your hands up! Keep them up! Why are you running? Why are you running? Move on one. Why are you get the fuck out? Get out the window. Come on. Out the window. Get out. Out. Hey, don't take it, bro. Don't worry about it. I don't want you on you. Get out. Don't take it, bro. gonna come out, bro.
The driver, Alexander Matthew, 35, was charged with evading police, reckless driving, and other offenses, and no injuries were reported. Early in the morning of June 11, 2023, in Hillsborough County, Florida, police spotted a black SUV speeding and driving dangerously on the highway at night. Multiple patrol cars, sirens blaring, and lights flashing began a pursuit. The driver sped past at over 100 miles per hour, weaving between lanes and through tight spaces in traffic. Officers maintained close contact and coordinated via radio to keep the SUV in sight.
Now, my traffic, turn speed 105, new passing, towards the 34, come up to 4th Street Bridge. Traffic 105, making for station.
After a prolonged chase, as traffic conditions improved, a patrol car approached and performed a Python maneuver. The vehicle spun 180 degrees and crashed into the highway median, coming to a complete stop. Officers approached with their guns raised and ordered the occupants to raise their hands. The driver surrendered, was pulled from the vehicle, handcuffed, and subsequently detained at a nearby county jail. The chase ended safely, with officers waiting for the opportune moment to intercept the vehicle and minimize public risk. The dramatic chase began on AR8 when the Toyota RAV4 suddenly accelerated to avoid a speeding violation. Driver Biggers recklessly pushed the speed to over 180 kilometers per hour, swerving dangerously through narrow, slippery sections of road, creating an immeasurable hazard for the community. Faced with this defiance, Officer Connor Nash decisively executed a pity maneuver, ramming the SUV off the road. Despite claiming he was taking his mother to the hospital, the suspect's reckless driving was firmly rejected and stopped by authorities.
Driver, let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Roll the window down!
As a result, Biggers was arrested on a series of serious charges including fleeing from police, reckless driving, and using a suspended driver's license. The incident serves as a stark warning about the severe legal consequences of resisting arrest.
All right. I was trying to get y'all to...
On March 22, 2024, near Deltona, Florida, Gregory Howe was stopped for speeding, but the encounter quickly escalated as he resisted the officer's commands. The situation intensified when Howe led deputies on a chase back to his home, where he opened fire on them.
What did you put over there?
I didn't put anything over there.
I saw you reaching all over there. I'm telling you right now, I got on camera, you're all over on that side. What it's over there?
Over there?
Whatever you were doing over that way, what were you putting over there?
I wasn't putting anything over there.
All right, Gregory, this is the deal, bud. Your license is suspended. Okay, so you're not gonna be able to drive. You have somebody come get your truck? Hey, don't do what you, hey! Pull it out. I'm trying. 5 Motor 11 Central 12F.
Are there marked units behind us so I can light this thing up or no?
No, he's cut to the far right lane now, turning on to westbound Saxon. West on Saxon. Still going on Haversham. He's turning into 501 Haversham. I think he's getting out of the vehicle. Do we have shots fired?
501 Haversham.
In response, the deputies returned fire with a barrage of bullets, fatally wounding Howe. Authorities are now investigating the incident thoroughly.
Hey! Cease fire! Cease fire! Shots fired!
Turning into 501 Haversham.
Hands up!
Lock them on passenger door, John.
This case once again raises critical questions about police use of force in high-stakes situations. What exactly transpired, and was the decision to employ deadly force truly justified? On March 4th, 2024, around 4:41 p.m., Trooper Shira of the Florida Highway Patrol was monitoring traffic from the median on I-75 near mile marker 153 when a white Dodge Charger with dark tint caught his attention. After pulling in behind the Charger and activating emergency lights, the driver changed lanes repeatedly, appearing to comply at first. Moments later, the vehicle suddenly accelerated, weaving through traffic at high speed before exiting toward SR-76, prompting an active pursuit notification to dispatch.
Sideswiped the car, Mayfield. He just sideswiped
Paducah. After a high-speed pursuit on Wednesday ended along Paducah's Southside Beltline, the McCracken County Sheriff addressed how drivers should respond when encountering a police chase. The suspect now faces more than 50 charges.
Going off-road again towards the church at the 7th.
Off-road at the 7th.
Went through a fence in the parking lot of the big church.
10-4 through the fence at the church.
He's going towards Pecan,
Going towards Pecan.
Going towards WKCTC.
Sheriff Ryan Norman said the driver fled from both a Paducah police officer and a sheriff's deputy during an attempted traffic stop. Neither agency initiated a pursuit at that time.
10-4, just use your high-risk stop procedures. McCracken is advising you if we terminate, they will terminate as well. The vehicle on the Beltline overpass. Copy out vehicle, starts turning the Beltline. Mayfield, we're stopped. Looks like we're stopped.
Later, a Kentucky State Police trooper pursued the vehicle with assistance from the sheriff's office. The chase ended near Irvin Cobb Drive and Brown Street, where the suspect, Marion Dalton Barnes, was identified.
On your knees, now!
I got cuffs.
On your knees!
On your knees!
Hands on your head!
Hey, hold it.
On the stomach!
I got it. Here you go. Is anybody else in the truck? Is anybody else in the truck? No, sir.
The streets of Little Rock erupted into chaos as a gray Acura tore through downtown at high speed, drawing the attention of Officer Jackson's shoemate. Refusing to yield, the driver forced a dangerous pursuit that put everyone nearby at risk.
That's not the arch.
The chase ended when Officer Schmidt executed a decisive PIT maneuver, bringing the reckless flight to a halt. Cornered and overwhelmed, the suspect broke down, pleading with officers not to open fire. Shoemate quickly took control of the situation, ordering the suspect to stop resisting and submit to handcuffs. The incident concluded with an arrest and multiple charges, underscoring Arkansas Police's firm stance against defiance of the law.
Y'all put a gun on me. I'm trying to pull over.
Around 8:45 a.m. on April 4th, 2022, officers responded to a kidnapping report at a Goodwill on Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard. The caller said a suspect stole her running car with her 9-year-old son still inside.
When I tried to stop him at a stoplight at low speeds, he still got the child in the back seat.
Clear the child in the vehicle.
Stop sign, clear left, clear right.
Okay, 20.
We're still on Lucille. Stand by, I'll get you across in a second.
Zone 4 officers, assisted by Georgia State Patrol and Fulton County agencies, quickly flooded the area. GSP soon located the vehicle nearby, but the suspect attempted to flee from pursuing units.
Shit.
GSP pit, GSP pit. Show me your fucking hands. Show me your fucking hands. Get the fuck out the car. Get the fuck, open the fucking door. Open the fucking door.
So you're trying to kill us. You're trying to kill us. Oh my gosh, you're trying to kill us. Oh my gosh, you're trying to kill me. Why would y'all do that, man?
Get out.
Please don't go. Don't beat me up, man. Listen, don't get on that. Y'all trying to kill me. Don't fight me, man.
Get on the ground.
Don't fight me. Stop, don't fight me. He don't stop on the fight me.
Troopers executed a successful PIT maneuver, stopping the vehicle and taking the suspect into custody. The child was safely reunited with his mother, while the suspect was transferred to homicide investigators for further evaluation.
Hey Adrenaline Junkies, welcome back. What you're about to see isn't scripted, it isn't staged, and it definitely isn't safe. This is raw police body cam footage where one bad decision turns into a chain reaction of chaos, sirens, and split-second judgment calls. Stay locked in, because once this starts, there's no pause button. On September 11th, 2025, at about 9:50 a.m., Trooper Price was advised by dispatch that the Sequoyah County Sheriff's Office and Roland Police Department were pursuing a Jeep Wrangler eastbound on Interstate 40 toward Arkansas in connection with a counterfeit money investigation. At the time, Trooper Price was traveling westbound on I-40 near the 2-mile marker. He positioned his patrol car in the median at the state line to deploy spike strips, but the pursuit passed his location before he could act. Price then re-entered traffic, caught up with the suspect near the 2-mile marker, and notified dispatch that he had taken the lead. The Jeep continued east at speeds between 95 and 120 miles per hour, weaving through traffic. Trooper Eric Hogue joined the pursuit at the 7-mile marker. The suspect then exited onto Interstate 540 southbound at exit 7. At the 2-mile marker on I-540, Trooper Price attempted a pit maneuver when the suspect slowed, but the driver regained control and continued south.
Please, 98. Simple. Whatever, TDI. TDI. Searching 16 Hollow Road. 10-4, TDI rollover.
After crossing the Arkansas River, Trooper Price executed a second pit at approximately 100 miles per hour. The Jeep spun counterclockwise into the median, then rotated clockwise toward the driver's side, sliding across both eastbound lanes before striking the guardrail and coming to rest on the right shoulder. Trooper Price saw the driver reach back into the vehicle, prompting officers to approach with weapons drawn and issue loud commands for him to exit the Jeep. At approximately 10:07 p.m. on December 9, 2023, Kent County deputies located a stolen Dodge Durango at a mire on 17 Mile Road. Deputy Ziemkowski attempted to stop the vehicle, but the driver fled. The deputy initiated a pursuit and immediately notified dispatch.
Parking lot, Beaver, 29 U.S. North, hold the air, 4046, G copy.
Some good spikes.
Any day for a test spike.
Back to the gas station, 17 miles an hour. Coming back out 17 mile. Looks like we're going to go towards the highway.
Are we going eastbound?
Eastbound, we're ramping on right now.
Heavy ramping on southbound.
We're report state 067. I'm going to log over behind me too.
Heavy 42, taking over. And this for 4140 looks like you're behind him. You're going to take over the pursuit traffic.
Still southbound. Traffic open. 3098.
Southbound, traffic open. 3098.
I'm at 131 and south 10 miles.
Somewhere in copy, we have spikes about 10 miles.
Central 610, I'm responding.
Somewhere.
Example.
4140.
4140, go ahead.
Any updates on speed?
Current speed about 100. Southbound 131, light traffic.
Copy speed. They're just passing 14 mile.
6135, we're 131 South Coast.
10-4.
44, they have spikes on the coast.
They have spikes at 10 mile.
32, I'm north of 10 mile.
I'm going to take back over traffic. We are at 131. Just passing over River. Speeds are 13. Still light traffic.
10-4, you're just about to reach 32.
Later again.
On the left, man. Speeds are 108. He's driving in the right lane now. Right full side.
Copy, speeds 108, driving in the right lane.
Page, I got spiked out. I think it was good spike.
Copy. I'm going to speed back up then. Still got eyes on him. Right, doing about 105.
A few minutes later, the Dodge accelerated to 105 to 115 miles per hour. Officers successfully deployed spike strips, but despite having deflated tires, the suspect continued fleeing. Troopers quickly closed the distance, preparing to execute a pit maneuver if the driver remained non-compliant.
Once the south post.
Okay, I still got eyes on it. Looks like they're in the left lane of travel. Riding about 115. My speeds are up right now.
46 terminate.
Copy, terminating pursuit, 4040, copy.
44, copy. They're just coming up the post now, left full lane of travel. Their speeds are probably 105, 197.
Empire 6110.
Little Durango.
White Durango.
I still have eyes on it. They're just passing close right now. Left full lane of travel. I'm not in pursuit.
Empire 6110, are you in pursuit?
Yeah, they're terminated, and it's confirmed stolen.
Copy, MSP will pursue.
Okay, they're no longer chasing the right. They lost sight. I'm just set up.
I'm no longer chasing. I still have eyes on it. They are in the rightmost lane of travel, just coming up to that turnaround just south of post.
Empire 6135, you should see it soon.
6110 has eyes on him, I believe.
Should be passing you right now, 6110.
They just passed me. They're south of post. Right lane.
Empire.
Dude, can anyone tell if this bike's working? Sounds like 35. Sounds like they're running on flats.
Copy, running on flats.
74, I'm at the 93. Let me know when you're coming up that hill. See if we can get anyone southwest with spikes. I don't have eyes, but they're probably south of Pine Island. What color is it? White. It was white with the Durango lettering on the driver's side.
44, I've got eyes on it right now. We're just south of the 93. They're pulling over right now. Permission to get back in the pursuit.
40, 49, or 46.
That's a yes.
74, they're right behind me. I'm gonna try and pin them.
Copy, attempting a pit.
I'm with him. 35 behind him.
Copy. Fort. Copy, good pit. Roll, we'll get medical.
Disregard. Yeah, pull back over. They're now going to go northbound. Northbound.
Copy, it's going back northbound.
Good pit, good pit. We're going to get them blocked in.
Copy, getting him locked in.
Put your hands up!
We're gonna get them blocked in.
A second pit maneuver successfully disabled the suspect's vehicle. The driver initially appeared to comply with both hands raised, but suddenly exited the vehicle and fled on foot. After a brief chase, officers deployed a taser and took him into custody without further incident. The suspect later admitted the vehicle had been stolen. On June 3rd, 2025, at about 9:49 a.m., Florida Highway Patrol Corporal Brandon Cano was conducting speed enforcement on westbound Interstate 4 near mile marker 123 when he observed a maroon sedan traveling in the far left lane at 112 miles per hour in a 70 mile per hour zone. Corporal Cano pulled out from the median without losing sight of the vehicle and attempted a traffic stop. As he closed in, he observed the driver operating recklessly, weaving between lanes at high speed. Cano activated his emergency lights and siren, but the driver refused to stop and fled at a high rate of speed.
1328.
Trying to catch up to a 54 westbound at the lake.
Copy, I pull westbound at the 122. Do you have a description at all?
The red sedan. It's on the 28. Charlie, Foxtrot 4, 6, Whiskey Foxtrot.
10-4, are they pulling over yet or still going? Or have you initiated 287?
We're going, at 31. Moderate traffic, passing the 121, I-4 westbound.
1328, can you provide an update of 1020 and what are the traffic conditions?
Moderate traffic, I-4 westbound 121. Light traffic right now, light traffic, passing the 121.
Copy, light traffic passing the 121. Any other units in the area that can be picking up?
Speeds 115 miles per hour, passing the 120, light traffic. I got single 12 charges and 3 minutes.
Passing the 120, your radio cut out after.
120 miles per hour. We're passing the 118, light traffic, signal 12, and speeding and eluding charges.
10-4.
1100, 1 mile away.
10-4. Stanford 276, Stanford, are you on the 1031?
Good ones. Passing the 119, light traffic. As soon as I get a chance, I want to finish. I just gotta get to it.
Hi, copy.
276, what's the speed?
The last speed I got was 120 miles per hour, 1328.
I'll only be able to do it when you slow down. Right now we're at 95, so we're not doing it okay.
That's different.
Passing the 117, 112, light traffic out here.
Copy, passing 117, light traffic, 112 miles per hour.
Passing the 116, I'm right on 1100, where you at?
118. Trying to catch up.
We're still I-4.
As the pursuit passed mile marker 116, speeds climbed to nearly 150 miles per hour in light traffic. Corporal Cano stayed close behind, applying pressure in an effort to force the driver to slow down or bring the vehicle to a stop.
1328.
Step 4. I just passed the step 49 unit. Let them know. We're passing the 115 light traffic. Speed 115.
Check 1039 is that Volusia County Sheriff's Office?
I believe so. It's an unmarked unit. Approaching the 114. Center lane, 118 miles per hour.
10-4, I copy, passing 114, center lane, 118 miles per hour.
Alert hub. And I'm passing 114.
Sure.
We're passing the 130 light traffic. Go right on.
Passing 113 light traffic, I didn't catch the speed it cut out.
104 miles per hour, but I'm right on the area down here.
10-4, 400 power car out of you.
Passing 113.
Copy, you're passing 114.
112 left lane. 105 miles per hour. What's the 28 come back to the signal center? Where's the Oro out of?
I copy left lane 112, 105 miles per hour, 28. It's 5429. It comes back on a red Chrysler 4-door. Decal expired 9/11/24.
111, 95 miles per hour, center lane.
Copy 111, 95 miles per hour, center lane.
The Bravo Mike driver.
Over.
Step 4, passing 111, center lane.
Copy, passing 111, center lane, and it's just a single occupant, to your knowledge?
Why not?
Because of the sustained extreme speeds and the risk to the public, dispatch confirmed that aerial support was requested to monitor the suspect from above.
160 miles per hour light traffic.
Second form at the 417 that come up on I-4. Can we get air?
That has been requested. And last thing that you said already was 603, you came up with an alias.
That's not
10 20.
Passing the 109 westbound. 100 miles per hour and outside lane.
Copy, 109 westbound, 100 miles per hour. I'm guessing 14, not sure if it's the RO or not. Do show that he's valid, but it's on position.
Approaching the 108, we're still going on westbound.
You cut out, turn on your traffic.
Approaching the 108.
Copy, pushing the 108. Last here, what's ready?
I'm not trying to keep up. I need traffic. We're passing the 107.
10-4, passing the 107. It was a unit doing at 46 and I-4 waiting. I didn't catch an ID.
Wait, 36.
Passing the 106. 150 miles per hour currently.
106, 150 miles per hour currently.
You know, 105, 95 miles per hour. Traffic is still moderate, but not heavy.
Tempo 105, 95 miles per hour, moderate traffic.
Doc, are you close by?
About 1 mile behind you. Got people getting in my way. I'll be there in a minute.
So, we're going over to St. Charles Bridge right now. Entering 7 County.
Copy entry.
1100. Give them open sound because they have nothing.
10-4 requesting that. And 1105 is at 4694 to signal 14. You'll be coming up on Intune.
Passing exit 104 right now. 194. Keep on the phone.
10-4, 104, 100 miles per hour.
That's the mile behind you.
Miles per hour. 103. And 14 to 101 exit.
10-4, approaching the 101 exit, 113 miles per hour.
You still have white traffic?
Yeah, traffic moderate, it's not heavy. I would say light traffic right now, it's not much traffic.
You get off?
We're still I-4 westbound, 14 to 100.
Approaching 100.
Correct, the mile marker 100.
10-4, 102.
As the suspect continued traveling between 100 and 120 miles per hour, even as traffic increased, officers began coordinating a tactical containment strategy to slow the vehicle and bring it to a stop, or create a safer opportunity to execute a pit maneuver.
Person 99. Ricky, get up there and slow our traffic so we can put this car behind him.
Well, if I didn't catch a lot.
The westbound light traffic. Approaching Lake Mary.
Copy, light traffic still approaching Lake Mary.
10-4 light traffic on the outside lane.
Copy, still lane.
Person 98. Looks like he might be getting off.
Hey guys, looks like he might be stopped. Approaching the 98.
Now 54 is inside. Still going westbound, passing the 98. You put anybody up 434. Try and get out there and stop this guy.
So I'm checking with I-4 as well.
Alright, we're approaching heavy traffic. On the outside of the shore.
10-4, heavy traffic approaching.
So they're passing on the outside.
10-4 outside 3.
You're 76, you make 10 to the line, push the aircraft.
We did make that request. Stand by, I'll see if I have an update.
1200.
1200. 1200, you have 1032 traffic, go ahead.
We got Dashcam. 7 noise, they get on the express.
As the pursuit moved into more populated areas, traffic backed up in the outer lanes, forcing both the suspect and pursuing officers to maneuver through increasingly complex road conditions. The suspect repeatedly created dangerous situations, at times narrowly avoiding crashes.
I didn't hear what you said.
Okay, well, we're passing, I shall go to the 94. We're about to look there. Second.
Just past the express lane entrance. You're still on main I-4, approaching 434.
Please, about 116. 14, we already have 3 units. We're not successful with 5 more units. Traffic, light traffic.
Copy, 434 light traffic. What's the speed?
Everyone's 20 still westbound on main line, approaching 436, light traffic.
Copy, approaching 436 light traffic over 120.
Need Dr. Broadbent.
During the pursuit, officers observed the suspect repeatedly reaching for something inside the vehicle, raising concerns that the driver might be armed. Because of that, officers were forced to approach with heightened caution and prioritize safety.
Approaching Maitland, light traffic, speed over 100.
Copy, approaching Maitland, light traffic, speed over 100. Sunset.
We're almost at 91.
Copy, then 91.
So you're 119. Traffic is still right.
Yeah, you got chased.
We're going to request them now since it's taken at 1.
Light traffic, speed over 120.
Okay, approaching 413 light traffic over 120. 10-4, copy that he's moving around in the car, possibly could be reaching for something.
We're approaching the 89. Westbound 89, speed 116. Traffic still right.
Copy 116, 89.
Oh, whatever, we're running at the 80 at KYP.
10-4, 1280, at KYP. You're cutting off.
Go up. 87. We're past the 88, so we'll be up to 87 in a little bit.
Copy, passing the 88.
About 98. Traffic a little bit more moderate, but it's still favorable.
1032 traffic. That's a phone. We requested on that. I copy to return 20.
The 86.
After about 20 minutes, officers used a coordinated containment strategy and multiple pit maneuvers to end the pursuit. Once in custody, the suspect became unresponsive and showed signs of a possible drug overdose. Sergeant Drack administered Narcan 4 times. The suspect admitted he had used marijuana and a white powder while fleeing in an attempt to destroy evidence. Records showed Ruiz had no valid U.S. driver's license and was on probation for aggravated assault with prior failures to appear in court. Sergeant Ziegler found a small black wallet in the vehicle containing multiple IDs and credit cards belonging to different individuals, along with a bag of white powder, additional baggies, and a digital scale. A true narc test confirmed the substance was cocaine. On September 7, 2024, around 11:15 p.m., Trooper N.S. Babel was clearing debris from State Road 97 when he saw Escambia County deputies with lights and sirens activated. Dispatch confirmed they were pursuing a reckless driver traveling the wrong way on U.S. Highway 29. Trooper Babel immediately activated his emergency lights and joined the pursuit. As Trooper Babel approached, deputies moved aside, allowing him to take the lead. The suspect vehicle, a brown 2013 Chevrolet Tahoe with Alabama tag N81DVA, continued southbound on U.S. Highway 29, swerving between lanes and ignoring emergency lights. Trooper Babel quickly positioned himself to attempt a pit maneuver. After two unsuccessful pit attempts, Trooper Babel executed a third pit on the left side, causing the vehicle to spin counterclockwise onto the median. The unprotected median sloped downward, causing the SUV to roll over once before coming to rest on its roof. Trooper Babel pulled the driver out through a rear window and took him into custody.
Responding units, AVL showing US 29 just south of County Road 196.
The driver, identified as 34-year-old Derek Michael Coleman, showed clear signs of impairment, including bloodshot, yellow-tinted eyes, slurred speech, and difficulty keeping his balance. During a vehicle search, Trooper Aiden Noreen discovered a loaded handgun within Coleman's reach in the center console. As a convicted felon, Coleman is prohibited from possessing firearms. An open container of Crown Royal whiskey was also found in the vehicle. Coleman now faces charges including felon in possession of a firearm, fleeing and eluding with disregard for safety, and driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs.
Are you hurt in any way?
At about 11:05 p.m. on July 8, 2023, Trooper Morales spotted an orange Ford Mustang and a white Porsche Panamera racing through traffic on Interstate 4 near State Road 559. Radar confirmed both cars were traveling at 104 miles per hour in a 70-mile-per-hour zone. When Morales gave chase, their speeds climbed to around 125 miles per hour. Both drivers continued making aggressive lane changes, showing reckless disregard for public safety. Trooper Morales stayed on their trail to bring the pursuit under control. With his lights and siren activated, Trooper Morales pursued the Porsche as speeds climbed to 153 miles per hour. The driver continued to accelerate, weaving recklessly through traffic and nearly causing several collisions. The suspect continued westbound on Interstate 4, using both lanes to overtake traffic. Near the 27-mile marker, the driver abruptly cut across all lanes, giving Trooper Morales an opening to move ahead and slow the vehicle, just enough for Trooper Saunders to attempt a pit maneuver. As the suspect swerved into the left lane, Morales briefly slowed him, allowing Saunders to execute a successful pit that spun the car around. However, the vehicle was not disabled. The suspect quickly regained control, darted back onto the interstate, cut across all lanes once again, and fled at high speed.
Hey, I'm right in front of him. I'm right in front of him.
As Trooper Morales slowed to set up another pit, the suspect accelerated and rammed the rear of his patrol car twice. The impact sent the vehicle out of control, crashing into a fence and utility pole on the southbound shoulder. The driver bailed out, but was quickly arrested, while the passenger stayed buckled inside. The pursuit, which began in Polk County and ended in Hillsborough County, was tracked by the Tampa Bay Regional Communications Center. EMS administered Narcan to the driver, and both he and Trooper Morales were taken to Lakeland Regional Medical Center for evaluation.
And get on the damn ground right now. Don't you fucking move. Put your hands behind your back.
On the evening of May 26th, at approximately 7:26 p.m., Trooper Schwab was positioned on the shoulder of northbound Interstate 49, just south of exit 76. While monitoring traffic near the county line, he spotted a white SUV rapidly approaching from behind. Suspecting the vehicle was speeding, Trooper Schwab used his rear radar antenna, which confirmed a Doppler tone registering the SUV at 101 miles per hour in a 70 mile per hour zone. Trooper Schwab immediately activated his emergency lights in an effort to conduct a traffic stop near exit 76. But instead of pulling over, the driver sped off, continuing eastbound onto Wagon Wheel Road.
Returning on a Hyundai Interstate 252.
Yep, same thing. Yeah. Temple. Is it roundabout? Not sort of. What's that side of me? Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Stop moving. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Hands. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. On the ground. On the ground. Tase. I'm gonna tase you. Stop moving. Stop. Hands behind your back. Now. Get them behind your back. Now.
Yeah, every once in a while.
11 feet.
We'll get everything.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah.
At about 11:38 p.m. on December 21st, 2024, Trooper First Class A. Matthews was conducting speed enforcement on westbound Interstate 20 at Maynard Terrace when he spotted a black Infiniti G37 traveling 102 miles per hour in a 60-mile-per-hour zone. Trooper Matthews immediately pulled out to initiate a traffic stop.
Go ahead, 795.
20 West at Boulevard, 20 West at Boulevard, Sam Edward 0446, SEE 0446, Black Infinity.
As the pursuit exited at Glenwood Avenue, Trooper Matthews performed a pit maneuver on the ramp, sending the Infiniti spinning clockwise before coming to an uncontrolled stop on the grassy median. The driver attempted to keep fleeing, spinning the rear tires and jerking the wheel to regain control. To fully disable the car, Trooper Matthews struck the passenger side. He then exited his patrol unit with his department-issued sidearm drawn and gave loud verbal commands. The driver complied, stepped out, and was taken into custody without further incident.
Roll it down! Roll it down! Roll it down! You run, I'll shoot your ass! Come here! Keep both your hands up! Hey, get your fucking hands up! Stupid! Come here, lay down! Lay down! Lay down! Faster! Faster! Hurry up! Hands behind your back! Do it now!
Further investigation revealed Hopkins had an active warrant issued by the College Park Police Department for child molestation. Once the warrant was confirmed, Trooper Matthews transported him to the College Park City Jail, where he was released into the custody of jail staff.
All right, bro. Real quick, before I let you use the phone, I just got to read you something, okay?
On the afternoon of June 27th, 2024, Trooper Phelps spotted a Chevrolet Camaro convertible and began to follow it. As the trooper was attempting to run the license plate, the driver suddenly accelerated, initiating a high-speed pursuit.
Red Chevy Camaro. Yeah, 0271. Adam William, 59 Frank.
Good one.
1037.
Copy 1037. Copy 1037.
Show me your hands! Show me your hands now! Get out of the car! Get out of the car now! Get out of the fucking car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car now! Get out of the car! What do I do? Get out of the car now! Okay, what do I do? Get out of the car! What do I do? Dude, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Stop! Stop! What are you doing? Stop! Stop! What are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Get the purpose.
After the collision, Trooper Phelps exited his patrol unit with his weapon drawn and ordered the driver to step out. As the patrol car slowly reversed, officers pulled the driver from the Camaro. A struggle erupted on the sidewalk, with both the trooper and the suspect grappling on the ground. A bystander rushed in to assist, and although the footage lacks a clear angle, it is evident that the driver was eventually subdued and taken into custody. The suspect now faces multiple charges, including assault on a law enforcement officer and drug possession. On the night of July 26, 2022, in Walton County, Georgia, Deputy Bowling spotted a motorcycle with no license plate. When the deputy attempted to pull the rider over, the motorcyclist ignored the lights and sirens, accelerated, and led deputies on a high-speed pursuit.
Coming on a motorbike, buddy, on 1080. Highway 78 eastbound, heading towards Monroe, past the railroad. Unknown description, rider. Tipping the stuff over the roadway. Approaching Southview Drive, leaving Monroe, coming on the X on the 78 right now. Monroe's in the lead of chase. Just taking a ride on your knee, see that? 1022, back on Highway 78.
A few minutes later, while trying to escape onto the grassy median, the motorcyclist lost control and crashed. He surrendered and was taken into custody without further incident. When asked why he fled, the suspect claimed his throttle was stuck. Ultimately, he was sentenced to 2 years in prison, followed by 6 months of probation upon release. But just 1 month after getting out, he found himself back behind bars.
Yeah, cool. He come back with a motorcycle license, anything suspended? Ain't go back yet. I know him somewhere.
So you're real because you ain't got a license? Okay. Alright. At the house, y'all can arrest me. Okay,
right over here. Okay,
yeah.
Expiration 6/19/2022.
Black. Got this too. Alright. Does he put us in there? He's gonna ride?
On Thursday, November 27th, 2025, around 8:17 a.m., Trooper Davis was running stationary radar on Interstate 430 near the 5-mile marker when he clocked a white Toyota Camry traveling south at 90 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour zone. He pulled in behind the vehicle and attempted a stop near the 2-mile marker, but once he activated his lights and siren, the driver sped up, reaching about 120 miles per hour. Trooper Davis notified Communications Team A that he was in pursuit. To end the dangerous high-speed pursuit, Trooper Davis positioned his unit along the passenger side of the suspect vehicle and executed a pit maneuver. The car spun off the roadway into a tree line on the west side of the interstate, struck several trees, and overturned. Trooper Davis found the driver, later identified as Talon Bazell, unresponsive inside the vehicle, though he regained consciousness moments later. Davis opened the passenger door and helped him out. Medics transported Bazell to Baptist Health Medical Center for evaluation. An open alcohol container was found in the car, and Davis detected the odor of an intoxicant. The vehicle was unregistered and uninsured, and Bazell did not have a valid driver's license. On November 24, 2024, Florida Highway Patrol officers Ashley Regal and Brandon McMillan spotted a vehicle traveling at 105 miles per hour in a 70 miles an hour zone with no headlights. When Officer McMillan attempted to stop the car, the driver sped off, unaware that this would be the worst decision of his day. At a curve, both the suspect and Officer McMillan lost control and crashed into the wooded area beside the road. The crash left both of them seriously injured, but with non-life-threatening wounds. If the suspect had simply stopped and accepted a speeding ticket, the outcome could have been far less severe. At approximately 3:52 a.m. on April 18, 2026, Trooper Jackson Shoemate observed a blue Toyota Corolla traveling on Broadway near Poplar in North Little Rock without headlights. He initiated a traffic stop, and the vehicle initially stopped at a traffic signal, but then continued moving, prompting officers to begin a pursuit.
We just got onto 30 West. 1037.
Well, very much going to be testing this right. I'm not going to test them.
We're coming up to 140 and 630 split on. We're keeping left.
Speed 96, 30 westbound, number 2 lane.
TBI before 630. All right, he's continuing.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
After a pit maneuver, the driver, identified as Kiana Taylor, exited the vehicle while Raquel West stepped out from the front passenger seat. Taylor was taken into custody without further incident, and Sergeant Shoemate's patrol unit was not damaged. During contact, Shoemate observed signs of impairment, including bloodshot, watery eyes, slurred speech, poor balance, and the odor of alcohol. A preliminary breath test showed a BAC of 0.10. Taylor was under 21 at the time of arrest.
Here, I'll get online with y'all. I think that was it, yeah.
On the afternoon of April 26, 2024, Arkansas State Police spotted a vehicle matching the description of one reported stolen just days earlier. When troopers attempted a traffic stop, the driver sped off at high speed, leading to a tragic outcome. Minutes later, a high-speed pit maneuver was executed at around 130 miles per hour. The impact sent the suspect's vehicle off the left side of the road into a field, then back onto the roadway where it rolled several times before landing upside down in a field on the right. The driver immediately exited the vehicle and appeared to attempt a foot escape, but quickly gave up and surrendered. He was taken into custody without further incident and admitted to stealing the vehicle.
Crawl on over here to me. Somebody else in the vehicle. Crawl on over here to me. Hey, I got it. What I do? Get your ass down. Get your ass fucking down. Hey, Donnie, let's get this stuff. Damn, behind you back. How many people do this for help? Okay. Tell me 10 15 1.
At approximately 7:43 p.m., on February 5th, 2026, while patrolling westbound on Interstate 440 near mile marker 3.3, Trooper Highland observed a white Chrysler 300 traveling with an inoperable license plate light and expired registration tags. Trooper Ethan positioned his patrol unit behind the Chrysler as both vehicles continued west and took exit 1 on Interstate 440. The Chrysler then accelerated to a high rate of speed and failed to obey a stop sign, prompting Trooper Ethan to activate his emergency lights and siren in an attempt to initiate a traffic stop, but the driver refused to comply and fled, triggering a high-speed pursuit.
All units in 1053, 1063, around 36, 440 westbound, exit 1.
Southbound, Springer, local call station.
10-4, copy southbound on Springer.
He crashed out. We're at the 365 split.
10-4, copy, crashed out at the 365 split.
Show me your hands right now!
After crashing near the intersection of Springer Boulevard and Gillum Park Road, the driver complied and was taken into custody without further incident. He was later identified as 23-year-old Jordan Ivey. The collision caused significant front-end damage to a parked 18-wheeler, and investigators later determined that the Chrysler did not carry valid liability insurance. At around 7 a.m. on December 2nd, 2025, in Elk Grove, a mother was alarmed after checking her home security camera while at work. The footage showed her ex-husband, Marvin Morales, 40, violently assaulting their 11-year-old son. When she saw the child lying motionless, she immediately called 911. Police responded and found the boy with multiple stab wounds. Despite emergency treatment, he later died at the hospital. A younger sibling was found safe inside the home. Morales fled before officers arrived, and investigators later determined that a firearm had been removed from a gun safe in the house.
Let's continue getting spikes out first, please. And alright, he's losing the tire now. Probably got 901. Gets off the road, 901. And alright, he's losing the tire now. Probably got 901. Alright, he is off the road, 901.
K97 901.
Consider him heavily armed, please.
Hey, someone take radio for us! Hey, doors open! Doors open! Put your hands in the air! Walk to us now! Marvin, walk to us! Don't reach! Don't reach! Put it down!
At about 9:30 a.m. on August 20th, 2025, the Bowling Green Police Department responded to a report involving a suspect, later identified as 24-year-old Jeffrey D. Hunt II, believed to be connected to the theft of headphones from landscapers near Bowling Green State University. When officers spotted Hunt's vehicle on the road, he immediately fled at high speed, sparking a lengthy pursuit. In the opening minutes, the suspect accelerated to over 100 miles per hour before briefly slowing down. A short time later, he turned onto a road flanked by open fields with little traffic, where he once again pushed his speed higher to get away, at times leaving pursuing officers struggling to keep up.
Still eastbound on Devil's Hole, speed 75.
At about 9:46 a.m., a state trooper spotted the suspect's vehicle near State Route 199 and Dowling Road and attempted to stop it, but the effort was unsuccessful. As soon as the patrol car accelerated, the suspect's vehicle immediately sped off, reaching about 70 miles per hour.
Okay, North, I want to be nice somewhere.
Stand by, let me get my post. 100% though, tried to make intentional contact at me.
Pizza traffic.
One of the three. White male, curly hair.
They're going to be approaching Leeds, it looks like.
Yes, he's 31.
39. Just stand by, Larry.
He's still going. I think he's only on 2 tires. .31, get an ambulance here. It's on fire.
Okay.
Let me see your hand!
The pursuit came to an end at the intersection of Dudley and Conant when the suspect's vehicle collided with another car and began smoking. The driver exited voluntarily, surrendered, and was taken into custody. Moments later, the suspect's vehicle erupted into flames, and by the time firefighters arrived, it had been largely destroyed. The suspect, identified as 24-year-old Jeffrey D. Hunt II of Bowling Green, was transported to a hospital for treatment before being booked into the Wood County Jail on charges of failure to comply and felonious assault with a vehicle. The other driver sustained minor injuries and was taken to Perrysburg Hospital. At approximately 8 p.m. on August 26, 2024, Trooper Plyler was requested to assist in a pursuit involving a suspect fleeing from the Little Rock Police Department. Plyler located the pursuit as the suspect turned into a residential area. He quickly joined and requested to take the lead position.
There's south on Gardner from baseline.
Give us some locations. How many of them have involved? What direction is it?
They're going to give him the net. Little Rock City units is 263 for Adam 38, 237 Little Rock PD. Southwest we go.
on the long list. Can you get up there, sir, and trigger this thing in it?
Following a pit maneuver at approximately 115 miles per hour, the suspect's vehicle left the roadway, entered a ditch, and was disabled. The suspect fled on foot into a wooded area, but was ultimately unable to escape the perimeter set by officers. He was later identified as Sigler. A search of the vehicle revealed approximately 2.7 kilograms of fentanyl and a loaded handgun. Sigler was transported to the Pulaski County Detention Center and faces multiple felony charges, including drug trafficking, simultaneous possession of drugs and a firearm, and fleeing. He could face a sentence of up to 140 months in prison. On Friday, July 25, around 5 p.m., while conducting a separate traffic stop, Trooper Miller overheard radio traffic from Officer Payne Carter of the Texarkana, Arkansas Police Department. Carter reported he was attempting to catch up to a white Ford Fusion traveling northbound on Interstate 49 at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour. Realizing the pursuit was nearby, Trooper Miller quickly returned to his vehicle and began searching for the chase.
Small sedan is coming up to 71 and uploading on now.
I'm on 71. Are you southbound, northbound?
Southbound.
10-4, something up, it goes towards 151 or something.
Trooper Miller, positioned at the I-49 overpass on Highway 71, saw a white Ford Fusion run a stop sign and turn east onto Highway 71. The black male driver glanced toward Officer Carter, who had already activated his lights and siren. Miller took lead in the pursuit, activated his own emergency equipment, and notified Troop G as the driver sped up and refused to stop.
Got a car might be fleeing from me, just turned on Old Blackman Ferry Road up on Highway 71. Go ahead and show me 1037. White Ford Fusion. No traffic, 100
All units directing at G22.
10-4, stick with that trooper. 10-4, speeds are about 100 right now, going down on Blackman Ferry. Go ahead, fellow, I'm about a mile behind you.
The Ford Fusion fled at speeds between 100 and 115 miles per hour. As the chase approached a sharp left curve, the driver lost control due to excessive speed. The vehicle veered off the road to the south and crashed through small trees and brush on a vacant lot at 4800 Old Blackman Ferry Road. The driver, later identified as 19-year-old Caleb Nalon, was taken into custody without incident. During a search, Officer Carter discovered Nalon's wallet containing his license and a digital scale with marijuana residue in the rear passenger seat pocket. Nalon was charged with felony fleeing in a vehicle with substantial risk of death. Class C felony, and received multiple citations.
All right, now sit up on your knees. Sit up on your knees. Trying to get these vines off. Ready? Good. All right, stand up.
At about 4:54 a.m. on February 19, 2024, an Ohio State Highway Patrol trooper from Montgomery attempted to stop a Hyundai sedan for speeding over 100 miles per hour in improper lane usage on I-71 outside Cincinnati. The driver fled at high speed, initiating a pursuit.
Good. What?
Looks like Floyd David 5930. Floyd David 5930. Coming up to 63 left lane. 120 rolling the road.
Nice, stay on the right side.
Right.
The chase escalated as speeds reached 120 miles per hour, with the suspect driving erratically, weaving between lanes, and appearing to attempt to ram the patrol car.
We're back in the middle, left lane, speed is 120. I don't know if he's trying to hit me or what.
He's been leaving all over the road. He's going to return on that range.
He's trying to hit me. Let's do this 130. Irrelevant lane changes. Let's make this 129.
Rear took 129.
No, Liberty Way. Liberty Way. Red light, mid to left, portion right, to Liberty Way. We're gonna dispatch Tyler's place, in the left lane, speed is 100. Just on the red light.
I know, like,
How's it see there? Traffic. Traffic is light. Other speed is 100.
100.
What's your thing on? Okay, two of them. Close for the second. My man just run every road. Request you run the red light. Toss in, body fuse. $14.68 on monitoring. What's the reason for the stop?
Speeds at 110.
The suspect's dangerous driving continued as speeds topped 129 miles per hour, running multiple red lights in a reckless attempt to evade capture. One trooper noted having to accelerate to avoid being rear-ended by the fleeing vehicle. It was clear the suspect was reckless, dangerous, and not easily stopped.
I get ready. Then they coming up at 75, speed 100, no traffic.
And then coming up to 75.
Southbound, then they about to go over 75, no traffic, lights are green. Where'd you go?
75 south. 75 south. Light traffic, 117. Just blacked out.
And how many units are currently in the pursuit?
3.
Right now, Union Center, there's one car. Who's the second unit with the call? Unit 97, Union Center, passing Westchester Road, light traffic. Lights are all green. Okay, 97, who's the partner? 1062. Right, this 62, they're in the third. Stay behind him. 1062 stop is 97's primary. They don't know the area, but I'm just trailing back. Through Union Center coming up to 747, no traffic.
Multiple patrol units and a helicopter joined the chase, but with the suspect holding speeds of 120 to 130 miles per hour. Stopping the vehicle proved difficult. It was clear a successful spike strip deployment, followed by a precise pit maneuver, might be the only way to end the pursuit.
Read always your last part. Just confirming if we get the opportunities, every unit get familiarized. Right. The other boy is still blacked out. Extreme weaving, trying to cut off off-street traffic. We need your 39. I can't call it from the back. 39 is speed the traffic. Dear boy, I'll get you across street to the second. Are you still on 747? Right. Alright, supervisor, I didn't get you a number. 747 hands to base. Right now, northbound traffic is non-speed. Probably up about 100. Speed is down, and right now, still 747 northbound. Approach is 75. Third pressure 129. 747 129.
47 129.
Just on the red light. Just on the red light. 3 cents. Over there, 747 going under the light at Princeton. Light traffic. Our next main intersection could be 747 in Milligan. Traffic on 747 light.
47 Milligan traffic light.
Yep. 31, 747 and Milligan. 31.
The chase lasted nearly 15 minutes before the suspect collided with another vehicle while running a red light. The impact sent the suspect's car off the roadway, where officers quickly surrounded and arrested him. While in custody, the suspect claimed he had just woken up, but a trooper directly confronted him, accusing him of intentionally trying to ram a patrol car on the highway. The trooper dismissed the suspect's complaints of stomach pain, telling him, "Sometimes you have to pay the price for your actions." The driver of the other vehicle was not seriously injured.
Roll over!
On December 4th, 2025, at about 3:44 p.m., Sergeant Jacobs intercepted the chase on northbound Interstate 530 near mile marker 7 and took primary control. He observed the suspect vehicle reaching speeds of roughly 125 miles per hour and driving recklessly, including passing other vehicles on the shoulder at high speed.
Making out to look with heavy traffic.
At approximately 6:30 p.m. on April 13th, 2026, An officer observed a suspicious vehicle and learned through a records check that the driver might be connected to a homicide investigation. When the officer followed and attempted to initiate a stop, the suspect immediately accelerated and fled, leading to a pursuit.
He's taken off from the bin pursuit. The traffic's light, south on Allendale. Speeds are 78, we're still southbound, passing Bluefield, coming up on Embry Park. East on Embry Park, heading towards Triangle. Coming up to Kiwi, red light, turning southbound on Kiwi. Yeah, south on Kiwi. Traffic's still light, speed's 50, coming up to Stanley. Through Stanley, heading up towards Leo. Eastbound on Leo. Traffic's moderate through Mill Road, still eastbound on Leo. It's occupied twice, there's a female in the front seat. The boy's gonna be the driver. Still eastbound.
During the pursuit, the suspect drove with extreme recklessness, showing a clear disregard for public safety. It appeared he was willing to take any risk to escape, even if it meant putting others in danger.
pit.
Keep your hands up.
We're getting the driver out now. Taking 3.
After approximately 5 minutes of pursuit, the suspect and a female passenger were taken into custody without further incident. Inside the vehicle, officers found a handgun, ammunition, drugs, and drug paraphernalia. The 47-year-old homicide suspect was transported to a local hospital as a precaution and is now being held at the Montgomery County Jail.
My elbow just broke. Oh, my elbow broke.
On May 11th, 2025, Trooper First Class Garrett Bird and Trooper Eli Thomas were parked on the shoulder of southbound Interstate 55 near the 1-mile marker after a traffic stop. Trooper Thomas received a bolo from Trooper Wright. West Memphis police were searching for a blue Hyundai Elantra with Arkansas plate DV67403 linked to a robbery. Moments later, a matching vehicle passed by. As Trooper Thomas moved to verify the plate, the Hyundai began accelerating, well before any emergency lights were activated. He also spotted movement from a backseat passenger through the rear window. After receiving approval for another TVI, Trooper Thomas quickly moved into position. At the 9-mile marker in Memphis, despite the Hyundai still traveling over 110 miles per hour, he made the decision to execute the maneuver.
They're in the median, they're in the median. Hold on, they're coming back, they're gonna come back. One belt on foot.
The impact sent the Hyundai spinning off the road into the cable barrier in the median. It re-entered the roadway, and a rear passenger jumped out, fleeing eastbound across the northbound lanes of Interstate 55. Moments later, the driver pulled onto the right shoulder and came to a stop.
Keep your hands up.
Alright, so one belt on foot. We're just past 611 southbound on 55. One ran east from here. Didn't get a good clothing description. I think white pants, black male. We got one at gunpoint.
Alright.
On March 2nd, 2025, the Wisconsin State Patrol and the Iowa County Sheriff's Department received reports of a vehicle traveling at 140 miles per hour, weaving through traffic on the median and shoulder. Shortly after, a state trooper clocked a car matching the description at 110 miles per hour on the opposite side of the highway. An Iowa County deputy monitoring radio traffic soon spotted a Lexus approaching from behind his squad car. Using rear radar, he clocked it at 120 miles per hour on northbound U.S. Highway 18151. As he tried to catch up, the Lexus slowed to about 80 miles per hour before surging past 100 again. The deputy advised dispatch he was in pursuit, though he was never able to get close enough to read the license plate.
AXX5517. It's looks like a Lexus, northbound from the 52. Reason for the speed is over 100. I got one Iowa deputy with me. Light traffic.
emergency radio traffic on 101.
If we get low enough, or park, get through my track.
Left lane, currently 117. Moved over to the right lane. Speed's 120. Right lane, approaching exit 65.
120, right lane, approaching West Control.
Vehicle lost control, 1050 into the right ditch.
As the vehicle neared the Highway 65 exit, it kicked up gravel from the left shoulder while rounding a curve. Moments later, it rotated clockwise, veered off the right shoulder, went airborne, and began flipping through the air. Officers lost sight of the car as it crashed out of view and immediately launched a search for the driver. At approximately 3:23 p.m. on July 18th, 2024, Trooper A. Cass observed a black four-door car traveling above the posted 60-mile-per-hour speed limit. The vehicle crossed multiple lanes on I-630 West near mile marker 8 toward the I-430 North exit, then suddenly accelerated and passed several other motorists. As Trooper Cass closed the distance behind the vehicle, his radar confirmed a speed of 77 miles per hour. Trooper Cass initiated a stop as the vehicle took exit 8B to I-430 North, where it eventually came to a stop on the east shoulder near mile marker 7.
What about your insurance and your registration? You don't have it in your glove box or anything?
The driver stated she was in a hurry to take her child to the doctor and did not have a driver's license, vehicle registration, or proof of insurance. When asked for her identifying information, the driver provided the name Becca Smith, age 23. When Trooper Cass returned to his patrol unit to verify the information, the driver suddenly accelerated away from the stop, and a pursuit was immediately initiated.
Be going east on Rodney Carroll. Turned on Breckenridge Drive. No traffic, speeds are at 65. Speeds are at 85, still no traffic. We're north on Breckenridge Drive, passing Millbrook Road. Passing Danbury Court.
35, if you're with her, call it. Take a come on capital, take a left on capital, one west on capital. Now you gotta keep getting those speeds and traffic. South on 430, south on 430. second line, D60. If you get Josie going into the GDI, we need it.
To prevent further danger to the public, Trooper Cass executed a successful pit maneuver at approximately 125 miles per hour on I-430 South. The fleeing vehicle struck the east side guardrail and rolled into the median. The driver was ejected into the median, sustaining serious injuries but ultimately surviving after receiving medical treatment. Her reckless decisions had escalated the situation to a severe and dangerous outcome.
I don't think there's anybody else.
On the morning of July 12, 2025, around 9:47 a.m., Arkansas State Police Trooper Ty Lynch was alerted to an active pursuit unfolding just across county lines. The Perry Police Department had been chasing a white SUV that crossed into Perry County from neighboring Faulkner County and called for backup. Trooper Lynch responded quickly and intercepted the pursuit near McNulty Drive, where the suspect was speeding westbound. As the fleeing SUV turned onto Bethel Road, Trooper Lynch took the lead, becoming the primary unit in the high-speed chase. As the SUV neared the town of Houston, the driver abruptly braked and swerved across the road. Trooper Lynch moved into position on the passenger side and executed a precise pit maneuver, bringing the vehicle to a stop. Deputies from Faulkner County quickly took the suspect into custody for the Perry Police Department. EMS cleared him at the scene. The suspect, identified as 34-year-old Stephen Isborn, was transported to the Perry County Detention Center for booking. On December 15, 2025, at approximately 7:26 p.m., Officer Phelps was traveling westbound on Fort Street near Mayo Drive when he observed a black Nissan Altima heading east in the left lane at a speed noticeably higher than surrounding traffic. Radar confirmed the vehicle was traveling 58 miles per hour in a 45 mile per hour zone. Officer Phelps activated his emergency lights, turned around, and attempted a traffic stop. The Altima moved into the right lane and then turned south onto Lockett Lane. With Officer Phelps directly behind the vehicle and his siren activated, the driver accelerated and fled. Officer Phelps notified Troop H Communications that he was in pursuit.
We're at in Barling, just off the rock. Get out of the car! Get out of the fuck! Down 59, extra same item. Extra same item. Black Nissan Altima, Hispanic male. He hit my car. Stand by. We're on coming up the Stroger lane. It's kind of a trailer park area.
We're Lockett Lane, Lockett Lane. Speeds are 46, we're in the residential neighborhood. Going back towards Rogers, toward Fort Smith. Speed 75. Traffic's locked right now. Pass the Mayo, get off the radio. Speeds are 102, past meandering. Traffic's medium right now. Passing South 91st. John Roger. Traffic's medium. Got to cut their red light. Clear left, clear right, clear left, clear right. Coming up to Hazard. Welcome Hazard.
As the vehicle turned north onto Massard Road near Marks Lane, Officer Phelps executed a successful pit maneuver. The car spun and came to a stop facing south, but the driver accelerated again. During the attempt to flee, the front of the suspect vehicle struck the driver's door of Officer Phelps's patrol car, causing damage. The driver continued fleeing, driving even more recklessly.
Go on, Mark. He just blacked out. Speed 45. Going west on Mark. South 80th, Mark. Residential neighborhood. Speed's 25. Coming up to 45 now.
The driver later turned off his headlights while continuing to flee at high speed. The pursuit ended on South 81st Street when the vehicle entered a dead end near Adam Drive and stopped. Officer Phelps ordered the driver out, but he refused. Additional officers arrived and removed the driver through a window, taking him into custody. He was identified as Alexander Raya. Officers noted red, watery eyes, a strong odor of alcohol, and slurred speech. A search of the vehicle uncovered a black backpack containing a partially consumed bottle of Siete Leguas Blanco tequila. At approximately 2:09 a.m. on August 21, 2024, officers patrolling the Anvil Block area near Grant Street spotted a four-wheeled ATV traveling at high speed without a rear license plate and with its headlights off. When officers attempted a traffic stop, the driver accelerated and fled, triggering a pursuit. What quickly drew public outrage was the fact that a pregnant woman, later identified as the driver's wife, was riding on the back of the ATV, placing her and the unborn child in extreme danger.
It'll be a 4 on a roll.
That one, it's going to be a 4-wheeler. Reckless driving. I'll be turning right onto Stagecoach. 36. Right off road show.
traffic intersection.
Left onto Rolling Meadows Drive.
He didn't just flee recklessly, he openly taunted law enforcement. As officers tried to slow the ATV to end the situation safely, the man accelerated instead, lifting the front wheels, revving the engine, and showing complete disregard for the danger he was putting his pregnant wife and unborn child in.
Right on to Glenmore Drive. It's gonna be a black man.
After about 5 minutes, an officer made a low-speed, controlled contact with the ATV, forcing it to stop. Officers quickly surrounded the vehicle and took the driver into custody. Police said the initial intent was only to issue a warning, but the driver's actions escalated the situation. He was booked into the Clayton County Jail on multiple charges, including felony fleeing, reckless driving, reckless conduct, and several traffic violations. The pregnant passenger was released at the scene. She told deputies she begged her husband to stop throughout the pursuit, but he refused. On March 28, 2024, at approximately 9:45 p.m., Deputy Johnson observed a brown Chrysler 200 traveling on Forest Parkway near Seabourn Place with an inoperable license plate light. Deputy Johnson activated his emergency lights to initiate a traffic stop, but the driver refused to stop and fled, initiating a pursuit.
Get off the radio! Get off the radio, I got a chase. Call it.
Black Hawk 3, I got a field taken off from me. We'll be on Riverdale Road. It'll be a Chrysler 200, black color. Black Hawk 3. We'll have a vehicle taken off from us. It'll be a burgundy color Chrysler 200. We'll be on Riverdale Road. Knock that shit off the road.
Riverdale Road and where? Black Hawk 3.
Black Hawk 3. We'll be coming back. We'll be going back towards highway. What is it?
285.
We're going back to 285.
Pittsfield.
Riverdale Road. I'm gonna tell you, get to that back tire and spin them. Riverdale Road going towards 285. We're past Phoenix Boulevard. We turn on Phoenix.
Turn on Phoenix. I turn on Phoenix.
Right turn on Phoenix. Light traffic, speeds will be at 50 miles an hour. Right here, get closer, get over, move over, get over.
You going east or west on Phoenix?
Going towards Gobby Road.
Hey.
No, hold on. On Phoenix, going back towards Riverdale Road. Get up to it, right here. Get up, no, get closer. Right here. Pit it.
After exiting a curve, Deputy Johnson attempted a pursuit termination maneuver, but the driver regained control, crossed the grassy median, and re-entered the I-285 bypass.
I can't go.
Get off the...
Riverdale Road coming up to Crystal Lake.
Get off the radio, we can't get through.
Server 1, I'll be secondary and calling it southbound Riverdale Road coming up to Norman Drive, speed 75. Black Hawk 3, can you take your charges?
72 charges. Okay, when you, I'll tell you how to do
Well, 72 charges. Can somebody notify the sheriff? Speed 91, we're passing Pine Road now. Number 1 lane, temporary pack.
So are you calling the sheriff and doing notification?
Hold on, wait, slap.
They're coming up the Flat Shoals Road. Turning left on the Flat Shoals, so we'll be going eastbound on Flat Shoals.
Don't try to pit. All you gotta do is line up with the back tire and just don't do too much. Just slowly push out the way. Get close to it, just close the gap. You'll get it. You're good. Keep going.
I got my radio turned on.
Yeah, I got you.
Check out road.
Yeah, if you can. We're coming around the curve right now.
I can't speak. I'm about to get you right. Jonathan. Don't worry about it. Just stay on it.
Hey, Black Hawk 1 can get in front. Once we get around, they can. Is he behind me?
Get up there. Okay, right. Get up. Okay, get over. So, pit. No, you gotta get with it. You gotta stay with the speed. Hold on, stay down. Slow down. Come to 85. It's a black male. Slow down. We're coming up to 85. Okay, this is your best stop. This is your best chance. Get up on him. Nope, cut across. Go across. You got it. Yoshi got it.
Tell Elsie to take it off.
Yep. Get up with it. He gonna pit it, so slow down. He gonna pit it. Watch out. Okay. Stay right there. Get up. Push that thing. Push it. Hit it.
The driver continued on Flat Shoals Road toward I-85, turned onto the interstate, then abruptly made a U-turn across the grassy median in front of traffic. Lieutenant Carey executed a pursuit termination maneuver, causing the Chrysler to strike a concrete barrier. When the driver tried to flee again, Deputy Johnson blocked the vehicle with his patrol car, ending the pursuit. The driver, identified as Keith Dixon, was removed, handcuffed, and detained. A records check showed he was wanted by Jonesboro police for failure to appear and had a repeatedly suspended license. Inside the vehicle, deputies found a backpack containing large amounts of suspected marijuana and MDMA, along with a digital scale and packaging materials. Deputies also noted signs of alcohol impairment, including a strong odor, watery eyes, and an open Budweiser beer in the cup holder.
Fuck him. Put them handcuffs on.
Around 7:30 a.m. on December 18th, 2024, while on patrol, Officer Strain received information about a stolen vehicle believed to be connected to a homicide. He later spotted a vehicle matching that description. When he attempted a traffic stop, the driver refused to comply and fled at high speed, initiating a pursuit.
Olive Grand on that Toyota Corolla, goes to George Street, Robert 9, up 8710, 9 a.m.
Southbound Green,
Norfolk Grand. Sorry, 17, those north or southwest?
southbound.
Just not much from 8017, that big southbound Grand from Linden at 9 a.m.
40 westbound from Grand.
40 westbound from Grand, 40 westbound 9 a.m.
The pursuit quickly escalated to speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour. The suspect weaved through traffic and showed no sign of slowing down, even as traffic volume rose above normal.
They are about to hit the center wall or the right median.
Clear, just advise from my supervisor. They're saying they got that as a straight steal. Westbound 20 towards right median at 902.
87 ton, they're wrecked out. They're wrecked out.
Stop!
You're gonna get tased! You're gonna get tased!
Median.
Stop!
On that Toyota Corolla, black and color, 902.
87 ton, they're running into the park. White male, black jacket, jeans. Black male, gray jacket, red sweatpants. Cars wrecked out in the middle of the highway. Give me some cars up to Forest Park.
Where are they running?
What's the park? White male, black jacket, and jeans, 902.
The park's right here, right? Yeah, but...
903 and 8710 on your focus.
Right here. Negative. I'm on the highway with the vehicle. The driver's right. Hey, get on the ground! Get on the ground! They're still in the park. Passengers have black male, gray hoodie, red sweatpants.
429, he's running westbound to the opposite lane.
After the vehicle lost control on Interstate 64 near Kings Highway, two young men immediately jumped out and fled on foot, but were caught nearby. The driver was identified as Devin McCullum. A search of McCullum, who has a prior criminal record and was on probation, revealed illegal drugs. He was charged with first-degree tampering with a motor vehicle, felony fleeing, creating a risk of injury or death, felony resisting arrest, and possession of a controlled substance. At approximately 11:23 p.m. on August 9, 2025, Trooper Highland observed a white SUV stopped at a red light. He followed the vehicle for a short distance to run its license plate, which came back as expired. Trooper Highland then activated his emergency lights to initiate a traffic stop. At first, the driver complied and pulled over to the shoulder.
We're at 36.
Show 72 expired October 24, insurance unconfirmed. Virginia 98. We're rocking a 14 10 for 1125. $36.14, fuel 49, we have here, I'm 10-4. Gotcha.
As Trooper Hyland approached the SUV, he observed 4 occupants inside, including the driver. While speaking with them, the driver suddenly hit the accelerator and sped away, sparking a pursuit, a decision the driver would soon regret.
36 to the right, 36. Roger, Dana, 263 out of 36, 1037, South Spring, West 4. Okay. And there we are. We're going to eastbound. 4th Street. Speeds are currently about 60. What are you speeding? Go final for
After the first pit attempt was unsuccessful, Trooper Hyland tried again once traffic cleared. This time, the maneuver caused the SUV to overturn and land on its roof in the roadway. The occupants scrambled to escape, but 2 were immediately taken into custody at the scene. The other 2 attempted to flee on foot, only to be caught after a short chase. The driver was identified as 23-year-old Tavian Marquardt Offord, who now faces multiple charges including owner, failed to register vehicle, fleeing, felony, vehicle or conveyance, reckless driving, first, fleeing on foot, driving on suspended license, no liability insurance, unauthorized use of property. At approximately 11 a.m. on February 10, 2026, Troop F received a request to activate the Arkansas State Police SWAT team in connection with a wanted suspect, identified as Davenport, who was barricaded in a rural area of eastern Ouachita County. The suspect was later reported to have fled on a motorcycle while armed with an AR-style rifle and had allegedly stated he would not be taken alive. At around 12:59 p.m., Trooper Arnold observed Davenport move from the front of the residence into an open field and immediately initiated a pursuit.
gravel field. He's going back up. He's coming back out southwest towards the main road.
Watch that 77 onto a standard landscape open to the left and left of Lake Hendricks.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
After the crash, Trooper Arnold held Davenport at gunpoint as the suspect repeatedly urged him to kill him. Once Arnold confirmed Davenport was unarmed, he deployed his department-issued taser. The first discharge was effective, but thick brush severed one of the wires, allowing Davenport to break free and run into the woods. Officers secured the perimeter and awaited K-9 units, conducting an extended search along the Washita River and nearby areas. Davenport was not located, and the search was called off around 8 p.m. At approximately 10:59 p.m. on January 31st, 2026, Trooper Holmes was on patrol when he observed a black Dodge Challenger traveling northbound on Highway 167 at a speed well above the posted limit. He immediately initiated a traffic stop, and at first, the driver appeared to comply.
It's 167 South at Hodges Road. We have a black Challenger, Texas, William Sam George 3656, William Sam George 3656. How's it going, man? You know how fast you were going? You were. Go ahead and step out of the vehicle for me.
As Trooper Holmes attempted to place the driver in handcuffs, the suspect suddenly broke free, jumped back into the vehicle, and accelerated away, briefly dragging the trooper along with him. Despite the danger, Trooper Holmes quickly recovered, returned to his patrol car, and initiated a pursuit.
23, 1037. Union County on 1037.
We're not sure what that means. What you got?
I'm in pursuit. 167, we're coming on the radar.
Yeah, well, I'm here at Mount Union. What's your point?
137. We're coming up to stop and come. No traffic. Hey, he's rolling. I'm at 140.
Black, I believe. Good one. County code about C.
We've had 167 coming into town, trying to get a better location.
Northbound Road, south. Passing on 9 Road.
Passing Highway 7, he's in the southbound lane. He walked down the road.
Passing Highway 7.
Coming up the hill right at home.
Yeah, coming up right now. Get it out.
TBI, Ellerate to Homes. He's in the ditch. We're going to be stopped.
After a pit maneuver was executed at approximately 116 miles per hour, the driver fled on foot from the scene. At around 2:07 a.m., he was reported traveling northbound on U.S. Highway 167 near the U.S. Highway 82 bypass, close to the Arkansas Welcome Center, roughly 2.1 miles from the original point of escape, where he was located, taken into custody, detained, and transported to the Union County Jail. On March 28, 2024, at approximately 9:45 p.m., Deputy Johnson observed a brown Chrysler 200 traveling on Forest Parkway near Seabourn Place with an inoperable license plate light. Deputy Johnson activated his emergency lights to initiate a traffic stop, but the driver refused to stop and fled, initiating a pursuit.
Get off the radio. Get off the radio. I got a chase. Call it.
Black Hawk 3, I got a video taken off from me. We'll be on Riverdale Road. It'll be a Chrysler 200, black color. Black Hawk 3. We will have a vehicle taken off from us. It'll be a burgundy color Chrysler 200. We'll be on Riverdale Road. Knock that shit off the road.
Riverdale Road and where? Black Hawk 3.
Black Hawk 3. We'll be coming back. We'll be going back towards highway. What is it?
285.
We're going back to 285. Riverdale Road. I'm gonna tell you, get to that back tire and spin them. Riverdale Road going towards 285. We're passing Phoenix Boulevard. We turn on Phoenix.
Turn on Phoenix. I turn on Phoenix.
Right turn on Phoenix. Light traffic, speeds will be at 50 miles an hour. Right here, get closer, get over, move over, get over.
You going east or west on Phoenix?
Going towards Gobby Road. Hold on. On Phoenix, going back towards Riverdale Road. Get up to it right here. Get closer, get closer. Right here, bro. Pit it. Hit again.
After exiting a curve, Deputy Johnson attempted a pursuit termination maneuver, but the driver regained control, crossed the grassy median, and re-entered the I-285 bypass.
I can't do.
Get off the
Riverdale Road coming up to Crystal Lake.
Get off the radio. We can't get through.
Number 1, I'll be secondary. Calling it southbound Riverdale Road coming up to Norman Drive. Speeds are 75. Blackhawk 3, can you say your charges?
72 charges. Okay, this is your best stop. This is your best chance. Get up on him. Nope, cut across. Go across. You got it. You got it.
Tell us you take it off.
Yep. Get up with it. He gonna pit it, so slow down. He gonna pit it. Watch out. Okay, stay right there. Get up. Push that thing. Push it. Hit it.
The driver continued on Flat Shoals Road toward I-85, turned onto the interstate, then abruptly made a U-turn across the grassy median in front of traffic. Lieutenant Carey executed a pursuit termination maneuver, causing the Chrysler to strike a concrete barrier. When the driver tried to flee again, Deputy Johnson blocked the vehicle with his patrol car, ending the pursuit. The driver, identified as Keith Dixon, was removed, handcuffed, and detained. A records check showed he was wanted by Jonesboro police for failure to appear and had a repeatedly suspended license. Inside the vehicle, deputies found a backpack containing large amounts of suspected marijuana and MDMA, along with a digital scale and packaging materials. Deputies also noted signs of alcohol impairment, including a strong odor, watery eyes, and an open Budweiser beer in the cup holder.
Fuck him. Put them handcuffs on.
On July 10, 2025, Trooper Blaine Lucas was traveling south on Kerr Station Road when a motorcycle passed his patrol car. The passenger, later identified as Randy Weller Jr., looked back as if to alert the driver, Michael Zuber III, of the trooper's presence. Zuber then veered onto the right shoulder, seemingly to stop, but instead continued heading north.
I was about to say, don't you do it, bro.
Trooper Lucas activated his siren and briefly turned it off to get Zuber's attention. Zuber looked back and gestured that he would stop, but continued past the next intersection. When the siren was reactivated, Zuber again signaled to pull over, but kept going, swerving around a vehicle that had yielded. At that moment, Weller jumped off the motorcycle and ran toward the roadside. Zuber then accelerated and fled northbound on Kerr Station Road.
1037, let her rock. Northbound through campgrounds, white male, black t-shirt, black shorts. You would notify cabin, see they've got the units that can assist. Still northbound, 55 past Liberty. Northbound past Liberty, 55. There was a white male jumped off around.
While attempting a right turn onto South Adams Street, Zuber crossed into oncoming lanes, left the road, and crashed into a ditch. He lost control and the motorcycle slid out, throwing him onto his back. Trooper Lucas ordered him to roll over and took him into custody. Zuber admitted fleeing because he had a meth pipe. After placing Zuber in the patrol car, Trooper Lucas requested an ambulance. A glass pipe with burnt residue was found in Zuber's underwear. It accidentally fell and shattered when placed on the patrol car's roof, but the fragments were recovered and secured.
Her station